Hello, and what is up? Friends, lovers, people on the FBI watch list. Uh-oh, what did you do? Because I'm not included in that group. Today we are bringing back Queer Book Review. Oh my god, it's been such a long time. Today, the book that we're talking about is a book that came out well over a year ago. So I'm sorry, but it did take me a very long time to get around to it. And that book is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. And also, yes, this is an ARC. I got it at a bookstore for like $5 because it was an ARC. And they were like, the book's already out. No one wants the ARC. I want the ARC, so if you don't know what this book is, you've never heard of this, or yeah, that's what I'm going to start off with. Because if you came here for the book review and you don't know who I am, that's not the point that matters. The point that matters is the book. So this is a love story. I would say it's new adult, not young adult, although it is still kind of written in young adult style. And it is about the romance between the first son of the United States president and a prince. I would say it was like a little painful because it was basically like if there'd been a woman president who won in 2016. Yeah, I'm in pain. And also, the book is like about the re-election, so like extra painful. Yeah, very sad for me, a leftist. So basically, it starts off and you've got the first son, whose name is Alex, and he and his mom, who's the president, and his sister and their friend all go to a royal wedding. I believe it's the royal wedding of the prince's older brother, so just another prince. The main character, Alex, has had this like long-standing rivalry with the prince, and basically he like gets drunk and tries to fight him, and they knock over a cake, which then leads to sort of like the press being like, oh no, the first son is trying to create a war. I don't know, some stupid shit. And so then they basically have to do like international relations, like catch up. And so the prince and Alex have to spend time together. And then they actually end up becoming friends, but actually it's more than friends the whole time because they've both been attracted to each other the entire time. And then they fall in love. So basically that's sort of like the how you get into it. The book itself is very much like a star-crossed lovers kind of thing. Like a little bit enemies to friends to lovers, but not like so much so that it is that I would say it's that more than star-crossed, because you've got the son of the leader of one nation and the grandson of the leader of another. And they've got a... It's like, yeah. And there's obviously some conflict of interest if they are together publicly. Yeah, it's just like not a good look for the president if her son is dating a royal of another country. Like, there's no barrier gaze in this, which is good. There is big himbo energy, though, which is fine. But it is cute. It's a fast read. I think I read this in like 3 days, which is like crazy because I'm not known for being a fast reader. This story and sort of the like one person in like a traditional values family and the other person in like a liberal family gave off really big autobiography vibes. Although, unfortunately, this book is not written as beautifully as autobiography, so it was kind of like just a little disappointing. The story was still very good, and the characters were super compelling, and I loved reading it. I think I gave it like a 4. What did I give it? Let me look. Okay, I give it 5 stars. And I think that's because it was just like a satisfying story. I don't know, like you're rooting for the characters the whole time. The resolution is good. The side characters are good. I would say, like, I wish the lyricism was better, but it did also have, like, one of my favorite tropes, which is, like, writing letters. I mean, they wrote emails, but it's, like, the same thing. And I would say, like, I did enjoy that they got drunk a lot. Maybe that's just me. I just, like, I don't know, there's a little bit more realism in it. If you are
Ever had a dream that you could
a child, I would recommend maybe not reading this because there's a lot of sex in it. Wouldn't say it's like graphic, but like they get it on a lot. I just like I think if the lyricism was better, this would be like top 10 books of all time for me. Like it just doesn't match up with Call Me by Your Name or autobiography, unfortunately, and definitely not like Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. But like I would also say that Aristotle and Dante and Call Me by Your Name are not star-crossed. Unfortunately. You know what, I would also say it's not as good as The Gentleman's Guide. In terms of the books that I've read this year, this is in the top half. In terms of and I think I've read like 30-ish books or something so far. Maybe 25? I don't know. I'm like 4 books behind schedule according to Goodreads. I was trying to read 45 books this year. Kill me. And I would say like in terms of the queer canon, like it's good, but it's not at the top at all. If you know anything about me, I'll usually like underline the fuck out of my books, and this one just like didn't really get any underlining. Because what? Yes, I'll say it again. Take a shot every time I say the lyricism isn't there. Yeah, but it was like, it's really enjoyable. I think it's a great book to read. I think you'll have fun reading it. Yeah, if you watch any of my reviews, like, usually I think I have a lot more to say. There's just, like, not really anything to critique here, unfortunately, like, other than the style, which isn't bad. Like, it's good. It's just not, like, it's not something that I'm gonna be thinking about forever. Like, before this, I read, Spinning Silver, which was like really intricate, and I just cannot stop thinking about the romance at the end. But I kind of want to revive the queer book review because I miss doing it. And also it gave me content to produce, and I feel bad about myself when I'm not producing something. Capitalism? Mayhaps. Although I don't make any money off of this. It just like obsessive need to create, or my value as an individual is not good, doesn't exist. Honestly, recommend some like books because I don't really have that many YA queer books. I think for the most part, I have nonfiction at this point. I have History's All You Left Me by Adam Silvera, and then just like a lot of nonfiction. So, yeah, I'll read whatever you suggest probably. So, 5 out of 5. I recommend it. I think you will enjoy it if you read it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not in charge of you. So, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Mamma Mia. Here I go again, how could I resist you? Mamma Mia, does it show again?